Kia ora guys, greetings and welcome. How are you all? Hey Doc, great to see you man. Bob's in the house. Camille will be here eventually. Irish Spartan's got some bad news. Xbox account is broken, can't play online games, so it'll take a week or two. Oh really? Ah, that's terrible man. That would suck big time. Big time. Still, I hope that what we can do instead, Spartan, is enjoy watching a PTR test of the latest updates which came out from Undead Labs not 2-3 days ago. So, what I've done is I've created a new community, and all I did was grab the car, I ran up here and started the a new game, because two things I wanted to measure today is, one, how the infestations ramp up in the game, as well as checking out things like the noise and threat mechanics, the infestation timings, whether we see bloaters and hordes, testing out the radio calls, and you know, this how my strategy might change as infestations come into the game. I'll also want to see how they act when we're completely overrun. So we might play for about, I don't know, an hour and a half on this beginner version, and then depending on how it's all going, we might move on to my other community, which is absolutely overrun with infestations, and just see how we can get back from that point. So one way, we're going to lead into the game to see what infestations mean when you're starting out, and also if infestations got to get on top of you, do the mechanics allow you to get out of that trouble, because that's a pretty important piece, I think. So sweet, thank you for being along for the journey. I hope wherever you are having a wonderful day or a wonderful evening. So as I said, this is a PTR and it's a test realm, and I've had two weird things. I started down here with the car, and I came up and I went into the decrepit garage. This was all off camera, all off stream, because, you know, I just wanted to set the game up. There was a feral in there. That was unusual, but I broke open the rucksack and I ran back across the road and around here, and by the time I got to the car, the stuff that I had in my inventory from breaking up the rucksack had gone, like just disappeared, which was very, very odd. But anyway, we got to this point. I won't tell you how. And already, if we look on the map, we can see some of the new development, new updates presenting itself already, and that is the passive scouting zone of your base. Now, it doesn't actually show it on the map, which is a bit annoying. It should show you that it's doing that, and it should show you what the range is, but that's a pretty minor thing. But what this means is, around your base, we can see the freaks which are turning up, which is interesting, because, hey, Llama, how you doing, man? Yeah, PTR for you. Exactly. So we expect as testers that we're going to see some bugs and we're going to see some weird stuff. So hopefully, if Undead Labs ever watch this, they'll see that one happen again. We might see it again. If I break open a rucksack, we'll try it again and see what happens. But immediately we've got a difference in what we can do about our situation, because we can now see all the freaks sitting around the base. Now, my strategy used to be, okay, while we're doing this, we're going to go get some materials to build up the base.
Heading out. Everybody stay safe.
Like she says. So this is just random characters, what they gave me.
It's time to get building. Either a workshop or an infirmary would be a good place to start.
Alright, that's what they always say. Anyway, what I was saying is, when sieges used to come on a timer every 45 minutes, and it's one of the mechanics they're trying to fix. I hear a feral. I did not. Or at least I didn't think I did. It was a good idea. Holy crap. There's a lot of zombies inside that warehouse. It was a good idea to do a perimeter check every time you got to the base, pretty much, is just to have a wander around and see what's lurking around your base, because what you couldn't afford to do was have a siege arrive and it drag in all the ambient zombies and ambient freaks in the area. That's when things got nasty. Sieges themselves are actually not that bad to handle. But the but when you threw the ambient stuff in as well, it was real bad. So now we can actually see them. So we can make a real quick assessment of, do I need to thin out their numbers? But on the other hand, they're not going to siege randomly, are they? Unless they get too close.
Okay.
So interesting. Interesting. My jury's out on the scanning.
Still a few more of them.
Oh. Wow, there are a lot of them.
Can't do it.
Missed the one I was going for. Anyway, whilst I avoid these guys, my jury's out on the scanning, on the scouting,
Making an outpost here.
or at least at the level that I've seen it so far. But that's why we're testing, isn't it? We're gonna test it out, and you know, every time Undead Labs has come out with a release, and I've sort of kind of gone, oh, I don't know about it. It's actually turned out that the release has been really good. You know, the update. Plague Territories, for instance. Now, I know that a lot of players don't like the infestation, or at least they've learnt to hate the infestation system as it existed before the updates. So I think Undead Labs are going to be pretty cautious, or at least careful, in how they approach these players, because they don't want to exacerbate it. They don't want to make players hate the infestations any worse. Fuel gas can, that's good. And they are committed to making it better, and I think these changes ultimately will make it better. But, you know, they've got a lot further to go to win the support of those sorts of players than they do those who are already into the game. Irish Spartan says, how do you get the beta tester? I maybe want to try it out. So, good question. To get the beta tester, you need to purchase the game on Steam, which means basically you need a PC. We're going to try and make a run for it. So yeah, you buy the Steam version, and then you get access to the PTR. And as well as being a great test bed to test out all the new stuff, you actually can play the... So how it works in Steam is the PTR is a completely separate install. So if I'm in Steam, I can play standard State of Decay 2, or I can install over the top of it the PTR. Now when you do that, it puts all your existing game into storage, so nothing changes. You don't lose any characters, you don't lose any maps or progress or boons or anything like that. You keep all of that stuff, but what you get with the PTR is a brand new slate game. So you actually get 6 save slots when you buy the Steam game. So there you go. I would recommend it, especially if you like to have a lot of games going. All right, let's get ourselves an infirmary.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
There's Jimbo here, and Rosita. They got a little beaten up, bit slashed up by the feral and by the zombies which were inhabiting the base.
We can use some assistance over here.
If you stay put,
All right, so
I'll
these
see you
fellas
soon.
are down there. Okay, let's crack on and do the deed for those guys. We'll take that we can... Seeing as they're the only one with a gun, we'll take it. Yeah. Probably not going in against a plague heart to get the plague samples to keep these guys happy, but we do want to get this mission and do want to move into the game proper as quick as we can so that we can get these infestations going. I'm not 100%, but I think that the game doesn't really progress too far if you don't do that starter mission. Certainly you used to not get any... No, if you didn't do the starter mission, you got no sieges. But of course you got no other missions or enclaves or anything, so you
It's
know.
all red and gooey. What I mean, a plague heart is nearby.
Gooey, that's a technical term.
Plague zombies
I would have said
too.
squishy, but gooey's good. Alright, we'll drag all these guys
If I
down
take out
here.
the nearest plague heart, this might clear up.
Go fellas.
Watch yourself. I spotted a Z.
Better finish it off.
So, In terms of other
Need a
bugs
break.
that we've seen so far. Oh, that was good. Did I smash their heads together? Probably just got shot. You see the little X on my screen down there next to my snacks, my quick slot? I can't cycle weapons. And it's not actually available as an option in my settings, or at least it wasn't last time I checked. So if I go to remap controls, and I go down to combat, go down to shooter, there's usually a cycle weapon option in here, and that's not in the PTR. So maybe they took that out deliberately, or maybe it just, you know, didn't make it in. I don't know what the reason is, but that's a bit of a pain in the butt because it makes it very difficult to, well, we're down to one weapon, one gun, basically, for this PTR. I'd be interested to see whether anyone else has that issue.
What have
Right,
you
so
got
let's
for us?
trade with these guys. I got meds. We do need meds. We get a ton of influence for completing this first mission, so I'm just going to grab it, chuck it in the trunk. Sledgehammer, chuck that in the trunk. That's awesome. We'll be able to go out after Arts. Camille! How you doing, man?
See you soon.
The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies.
It is.
The best place to find them is in the territory around the plague.
Yeah, and there's always a plague heart
Those things
there.
basically infect their whole environment. It's not pretty. Or you can just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's
Yeah,
dangerous.
we're not equipped to take on a plague heart.
You don't want to tackle this job with full gear. Understood?
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
Let's hope this pays off. We could use allies out here.
Wait, there's one. So not too much else required, hopefully. Lieutenant Luna, hello everyone. I wish I can join, but I need to work on my community, and I know the rules no mod survivors in Guru's group. I get it, but I need to work on my team. Okay, man. This is the PTR anyway, Luna. So, oh, of course you got Steam. Yeah, you do have the Steam version. At this stage, because we're kind of, I'm trying to test out how the infestations affect my normal game, or a normal game. We're just playing single player at the moment, and checking what kind of difference it makes. Need to replace Gmail with card details. That almost sounds dodgy, man.
I don't hear any zombies, but in plague territory, that never lasts.
Energy drink? Maybe we will have a go at that plague heart. Got energy drinks. Not a lot in terms of health. And yeah, health items. Could go horribly wrong and set us back. So for now, we just need one more plague heart, plague sample, and then we'll be good, I think. No samples from these guys. Didn't take too long. So are our radio calls available now? Infestations. Yes. Alright, there we go. So that's one that we're going to check out. See how that works. We need a bit more
Let's see what's up for trade, eh?
base. Ear clippers. Nice. Alright, chuck some stuff back in our car and we'll keep on rolling. How annoying. Alright, Screamer. Yeah, there's usually quite a few plague zombies sort of hovering around this field. Well, this is a lethal zone, so they'll be everywhere. You got a slightly better chance of getting a plague sample from executions. Not as good as crossbows, but...
Bloater nearby.
Give it another go. No plague sample. Alright, we're not going to bother with the screamer or the bloater. Not hurting anyone. Right.
Hey, I found something.
Pine tree car finisher.
See you soon. Shut.
You guys are gonna love the crap I just dropped off.
What did you just drop off? You did not tell me. You just said I'd love it. You could be right. Or it could be meh. Either way, something we didn't have before. Give me your sample. Is that an ammo bin? It is an ammo bin.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
Box mine. So, with the horde pathing, box mines actually become useful. You can put them in approaches to your base to at least take out some of the horde. There we go. Lovely. Back in business.
Wonderful.
Right now, the only thing I've used box mines for is to drop them next to
These
plague
plague
hearts,
samples,
but they don't always
I can
go
make
off.
something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected.
Brilliant.
We're happy to share the recipe if you need it.
Now I'll just check and check that I've got notifications on. Notifications. HUD? Right. I'll turn those on. I think that's what the issue is. That's why I'm not seeing what they're finding or influence or
Thank
anything
you.
like that.
Watch your back, okay?
Hey, Sawsome, how you doing, man? Happy Friday, indeed. Indeed. Well, they just gave me a fuel ruck. That's great. And I might grab another one while we're over here.
Hey, you got your ears on? People are gonna get sick unless we score more meds.
Yeah, I got some meds in the car, bro. Oh, that's a few of them. We could handle them.
Low on fuel. We can take that.
Mi casa, su casa.
Here we go. Ted! What's up, man?
I'm tired. Let's rest.
Right, let's grab the last of this stuff. PMC! How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Oh,
Anything hear me?
we'll find out.
Clear.
And the zombie screamed. Whatever it did. Wherever it is. Sorry. I haven't got time for you. Let's get back and get this game on the road. Get it rolling and we'll get some infestations popping up soon, hopefully. And we'll see what early game lethal zone feels like with the new infestations. I'm excited. Excited. I'm expected to be surprised and to make mistakes and to misjudge things. More than usual. Even more than usual. There we go. Let's see what's going on now. Yeah, and my notifications turned off.
Hey there, what do you know?
Jimbo, what do you know? Ah, I really should have put someone in there. Let's get Rosita done.
Care of my health.
Have we got enough for a workshop? Not quite yet. So we need more materials. You can always get them across the road. So here's our scanning going on. We saw those two. Those aren't scanned. But if we look at, if we look at Peddler's Barbecue, you'll see where it says on the little left where the outpost information is. It'll tell you it's permanent safe area, food collection, outpost can be upgraded, etc. And then down the bottom there's a new entry which says close scouting range. So if we were to make that an outpost, and that's not a terrible idea, it should tell us what the range is. We should be able to highlight it. So we always need food, being on lethal zone. These guys use just too much. Blaming. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get that up and going. Is that the best place for an outpost? Don't care.
How about this? I want to find allies in this town who will help us wipe out the blood plague. We can't do this shit alone.
We can do this shit alone, you know? PMC, anyone see the drop from Sunny about a Kotaku article? Yes, I did see that. I did see that. Yeah, Camille posted it on our Discord yesterday. Not the video, but an article by Jeff Strain, or a response from Jeff Strain ahead of the Kotaku article. So for those who may not be aware, it's generally along the lines of, well, you know, the stuff which is happening at Blizzard, bullying, misogyny, that sort of thing. Nothing great from the sounds of it happening at Undead Labs. Yeah, there's an article on it, and more concerning, well, not more concerning, but it's concerning as well, was people who used to work there talking about the direction that State of Decay 3 has been going and how it's being developed. Now, I'm a person who does not like to throw out opinions without the best facts in the world. So, any comments I'm about to make do not relate directly to Undead Labs or State of Decay 3 or anything like that. But what I will say is that the story involves incidents where women in particular have been feeling marginalized working at Undead Labs because other colleagues, male colleagues, have been interrupting them, talking over them, basically lessening their influence, blaming them, and that they haven't had the support of Microsoft to the degree that they would like. The hands-off approach of Microsoft to Undead Labs actually worked against them. This is the viewpoint of the people that have made the complaints or raised these issues. Now, this is not unique to Undead Labs, and it's not unique to the gaming world. I happen to know firsthand from someone very close to me that this kind of behavior exists in many different industries around the world, and particularly where there is development and I forgot to set up the outpost. Yeah, development, IT, that sort of thing, which tends to attract possibly a certain type of individual who works better on their own or requires less social maturity or emotional maturity in order to perform their function.
That nearby plague heart means there's no real security here.
But it's great if the industry is recognizing that and taking steps to address it. Okay, Oh, we're in the wrong place. That's why. Anyway, so
Is it loud much?
what we're probably seeing there is maybe unfortunate,
not yet
and where
done.
there's smoke, there's fire. But I don't think it's particularly worse than a lot of other places. That's not to excuse it, and that's not to say it's not worth addressing or just carry on BAU. Just means we've got to fix that kind of crap everywhere in the world. Right. I'll get off my soapbox now and we'll get back into the game. I thought about doing a video on it, but to be honest, no, it's not, you know. I'm not sure that would help.
I think I found everything I'm gonna.
I haven't seen Sunny's video, so I'm not sure what his viewpoints or what it are or what it covers, but he's another one who puts his community at the forefront of what he's about. So
I can't keep
I'm going to assume at this stage it's all good. Oh, I let myself run out of stamina. Yeah, there are tensions. There are always tensions.
Uh-oh, only one left.
And yeah, what I was talking about certainly didn't cover everything that was in the article.
One more of that.
So, never mind. Right, let's see if we can outpost. Wound up at the wrong place again. Peddlers is what we want.
Nothing. Well, less to carry at least.
Okay, let's check out our outposts. Anyway, so we can claim this. Close scouting range. Improved collection. Passives, close scouting range. Close. Ah, level 3. Okay, it's just giving the... I wonder if the scouting ranges change when you upgrade them. First and
This
foremost.
outpost is now up and running.
Right.
And honestly, this place might be worth even more sprucing up.
You think so? Yeah, it could be onto something. Must be getting tired, so we'll get this character back to base. Right, we're back on the story. No, it's all good. Oh yeah, just yeah. You know, sexism is a bit of a hot button for me. You can wind me up easy. Not that you were winding me up. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, you know, the injustice like that, or not necessarily. I'm not talking specifics or where or who or that sort of thing. It's just the concept in general. Yeah. Anyway. You got me on my soapbox, PMC. Got me on my soapbox.
That won't work.
Oh. I thought he might fall over, but he didn't.
Yeah, I'm way less of a control freak than I used to be. I guess disasters can make you grow.
Right, so. We got anyone? So Rosita's a little bit hurt. Quite a bit hurt. Okay, tired. Have we got a coffee? We have not got a coffee. We could have bought one, but we didn't. But we'll be okay to go out there and
Got
just
a lot of unhappy campers in this place.
loot a few places. So we won't take any extra bullets. We will take extra bullets. Grab a bandage just to tidy ourselves up a bit. So about those stinking hordes, exactly. So we haven't seen an ooh, there's one right there. So that is just a wandering horde. See, top left it says wandering horde. If it said assault horde or infestation horde, then we know we're in business. So we can just ignore those fellas for now. Really need to get in that shed and loot it out, but we'll just loot this box on the road to give that horde time to wander on. How fast is that moon moving, Thors? That moon is moving pretty quick. Right, last shed I went in. There's a flaming feral.
Looks good. No more zombies.
Sweet. So we're really just waiting for the infestations to turn up so that we can start playing with those. So I'm not going to be fast searching or anything like that. That won't actually bring on the infestations any faster. It'll just pull the zombies to me. So it's moving fast. It sure is, man.
This will help a lot.
It's a bad moon on the right. Oh, I said there's a bad moon on the rise. You said someone may die soon. And yes, on cue, I heard a feral. Sounds pretty close. That's him there, on the other side of the car.
Aim for the head.
It's pretty loud though, we better go. Max cardio already. Awesome.
Can't catch my breath.
Excellent, some materials. So first things first. Wow, so look at that scouting range. Oh, I forgot to actually check inside the outpost to see whether it gave me the range, the meterage itself. We should try that. We'll be back down this way because there's stuff to loot around here, you know, the weapons case and whatnot. So we will be down there and we'll double check that. Also, if you want me to check something, chat, if you want me to check something or I've missed something, do scream it out there and I'll go check it out because I'm losing my memory in my old age. So we were looking at building something else, like a workshop. There we go. Ah, there it is. We can look at it from here. So 125 meters passive scouting. So what does that look like? Is that radius or diameter? Is that 100 meters? We spotted that guy earlier. That's a spot. That's a spot. Unless he moved from down there. Interesting. Interesting. All right. How's our fuel? Our fuel's okay. Really, we want to upgrade this. 5 cases of chemicals. 15. All right. We might be find that warehouses and stuff. Yeah, pretty good chance. Pretty good chance there. Oh, these honey things? Beehives, apiaries, influence, luxury goods. Always forget they're there.
Yay! No zombies
PNC
here.
says that you would have died. Oh yeah, I think you would have been alright. Honestly, if the feral gets on top of you and you're that close to your base, just make a run for it. But make sure that you zigzag. 50 cal bullets. I can't remember the last time I had a 50 cal in my communities. In the good old days, I used to use 50 cals for clearing play carts. That's back in the day when Nightmare was the hardest level in State of Decay 2. I've moved on from then, because in Lethal Zone, they're often more hassle than they're worth. Actually, I think you can find chemicals in these as well. I think so. Possibly. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Bottle of God knows what. That must be A-cups. Vile, malodorous, kills brain cells. Down the hatch. I don't think I've seen that before. That's awesome. Warning bottle. There's a picture of a polar bear dying on the front. Down the hatch. Chunk of honeycomb. That's usually what you find. I think I found chemicals in here once. I'll drink it. PMC, that's probably why you would have died. I'm gonna sell it. Sell it to an enclave. They can see. They can drink it. Lame. Too tired. Too weighed down.
somewhere around here and fancy
That's
herself
a good
survivalist.
mission.
I wonder if she made it this long.
Well, it's not a terrible start. We still need more materials because we'll hose through those materials. Well, we will once we start upgrading facilities. And besides, we need to upgrade facilities. Level 2 infirmary, it's almost, it's drive for that. I don't know why I'm building a workshop actually. I should have checked what that did to the noise level. Let's see. Tranquil. Noise level 6 plus 3 while building. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And let's check where we might find Beekeeper's house. Brown wooden house. We'll give it a go because there's the car that was parked out the front of it, which has a lot of containers. Sweet, sounds awesome, Luna. We'll be in touch.
That bullshit didn't kill me. It made me stronger.
So that's Jim out of there. So this is who are we using here? Who are we rocking with? Jellin? Jellin. This will be her last mission. So base noise affects the infestation rate. That's correct, Ted. So the more noise you have, so the more survivors that you have in your base and the more activity going on in your base, the more it drives that rate. So it's going back in. Noise determines the growth rate of infestations. We're making a little noise, infestations will grow a little faster. So there's a base rate, and that's tied to the difficulty level, and then there's a noise which goes on top of that. Good question. Ethanol. A horde is moving towards Peddler's Barbecue. Alright. You see that? Notification top left? Of course, it'll take more than that to stop a loot goblin when he's got a container in front of him. Shit, where is this horde? Right in front of us? Slow cooker.
That's pretty heavy.
So where is this horde? Right, so we should see it if it gets within range of Peddler's Barbecue. Is basically it. Save the chicken and the ribs. Exactly. Isn't there a soundproofing trait? worth it now? Yes, there is. There is a soundproofing trait. That's really a good point there, PMC. I think there's a lot of items and a lot of traits which will become more useful in this game, I think. For example, firecrackers to lure zombies away from an infestation, and then you run in and kill the screamers. Or like you say, soundproofing. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Deviobolical. That's a great word. Right, so.
1 step forward, 20 fucking steps back.
Ah, it's not that bad, bro. Down morale. Okay, so they're depressed. And they're going to get more impressed once that feral kill gets out of their system. So, we have a gun. Let's whack Chillin in the community, and we'll take Jim. Oh, one thing we haven't done. Cardio. It's going to be marathon. Right. Now, where were we?
Can't wait to check that off my list.
Wow, he's still pretty beat up. There it is. There it is. It's assaulting. It's going to get my horde. There's nothing I can do to stop it. That bastard's coming in as well.
Is being swarmed by Z's.
Right, so what does that do? Oh no! It's infested. An infested outpost, so we lose the food benefits. We can't switch out characters at that outpost, and we'll lose the scouting range and the safe zone. So all in all, tough. Wow, look at that. That's pretty quick. So this is lethal, folks. That's pretty quick. So that's gonna... Wow, that is super fast. We've got to get onto that. Like, right now. Where are you, dude? Alright. And we've got a horde pathing right outside our base. Okay, we're going to take the best stuff that we've got. We'll leave the box mine because I want to test that out on something later.
Use some help finding them.
Alright. Pull up the car. Can you believe it? When I started this game, I found a toolkit in the back of the car. Like, just starting right off the bat. How lucky was that? Wowzers. So, we've basically seen it, reacted, and are driving down there, and the infestation is nearly half cooked. That is fast. I thought about doing the, in fact, we're going to park down here. I might get a better gun.
Fuck. The air around these plague hearts makes my lungs burn.
Now, this will be a luxury item, because I can't remember the last time I found a frickin' gun in a gun case.
Sweet. Could use this.
Okay, you can't complain about that. The G18 Auto Custom. Holy crap. Dude. I would be able to trade real money for that. James Hickman, the scouting range covers approximately 125 to 150 meters from the point of the original basic outpost. Cell tower, water tower provides 500 meters. 500 meters. Aha, there we go. Thanks, James. The lights are still on, though. That's pretty cool. So...
Fire in the hole!
Let's get those guys over there. So you'll see now that the infestation, all we can see is the screamer, right? I missed him. There we go. So that's all we need to do. So I lured the screamer out, and now I'm running for my life. Running.
I'm out of gas.
As long as the car's not out of gas. Oh. Pirouette. And we are out of there. So. Whoa. Bloater town. Feral town. Screamer. Hello, game's woken up. Nice. Feral coming in. Aww.
Damn, I'm tired.
Got the job done. I didn't want to damage my car any further with trying to run over that feral. It's awesome. What are your overall thoughts on the new infestation system? Wow, we're just testing them out, so at the moment my thoughts come from the theory of the game. Overall, I think bringing the infestations into the core mechanics of the game, i.e. there's a consequence for them being there, and that they're tied to sieges, I think is great. I think there will need to be quite a bit of fine-tuning in order to get the balance just right.
Feeling great.
But overall, I think they're going to be good. I think they're going to be good. But like I say, you know, it can be quite a divisive part of the game, really, infestations. A lot of players currently just ignore them. They give you a bit of a they give you a morale penalty and that's it. So people ignore them or find them annoying. You know, you don't want the game to, you don't want things in the game to feel annoying. Inconvenience, inconvenient, sure. Concerning, sure. But you know, they have a reason for being here. And I think it's great that Undead Labs are taking the threat of the zombies a bit more seriously. A lot of people also say that the game needs to be harder. Now, you can make the game harder by just throwing more spawns in there like they have done to a degree. But also you can make the mechanics harder so that, you know, you've got to have the right strategy, you've got to have the right tactics, knowing what to react to, how to prioritize, all of that sort of thing. So it will keep the game fresh. Holy crap!
I'm done scoping out this place.
I nearly stopped searching. Lisa, it's Friday. Thank you so much for the super chat. 9.99. That's awesome. Thank you, Lisa. You give me so much support. I really appreciate it. Nice one. Definitely changes the strategy. Yeah. So I like that. I'm a strategy player as opposed to what would you call it? A zombie wave player. Like I never play Daybreak. I just don't. I've played Daybreak about 5 times in my life. It's yeah. It was kind of interesting at first, but it's, you know, limited in terms of the flexibility of what you can get out of the game, whereas the main game in State of Decay, holy crap. Dead. Thank God it's Friday as well. Absolutely. I won't burst your bubble and say it's actually Saturday in New Zealand. We've already had our Friday. I went to bed early though, so how stink is that? I'm an old man. James Hickman. On high difficulty, if you ignore them, you'll be pressed for time between infestations, missions, play cards, and completion. Time is really fast and get out of control. That's a really good point. So, and I may have talked about that, may not. In the video that I did, plug, that I did on on these infestation changes, that's just a wandering horde, that when you destroy an infestation, it suppresses the spawn rate for a while. Not the spawn rate, but suppresses the infestation timer and infestation growth rate, and you'll see around the outpost now, it's gone white. So when an infestation pops out, you'll see how we've got pink for these dense areas. An infestation will also generate a pink area around them just by being there. So if an infestation popped into this house, we'd get dark pink around it. So that's on, I'm pretty sure that's on top of whatever this pink zone already is. So if you get like concentrations in these areas of infestations, that's really dangerous because you've got the high spawn rate of the dark pink dense areas, and then you've got the infestation one at oh, how to make an entrance. Brian Menard, thank you so much, bro. I love how you look at the game. You have the same outlooks I do. More zombies isn't ever the answer. More depth in systems is. Absolutely correct. Totally right. Totally right there, man. And so I'm really liking how this comes into the system. Dude, how are you? I hope you're feeling better, man. I hope you're feeling better. I've been watching a lot of Brian's PTR streams. So he's basically doing the same thing that I'm doing, or rather I'm basically doing the same thing he's doing. Just having a look around the PTR and see what's different. So I'm doing it in lethal zone, Brian, just because I think that may make things a little more stark in terms of the differences. That's a bloater. I've driven out. I don't know what I've come to do. Ah,
Right, I need to do that.
meet the neighbors. Okay, let's go do that. Let's go meet some neighbors. But yeah, absolutely. So I don't think the spawns need to get any higher in this game to keep it interesting. I think at the moment there's period. You see, the thing about State of Decay and what makes it great is the dynamics. There are quiet times. There are times when it feels like, am I even on lethal zone? Where you can go to a warehouse, say, and you can loot it, and you get out of there and you go, oh, okay, I kind of got this. And then the very next mission, it'll seem like the same thing's happening, but instead there'll be a screamer which comes up. It'll scream. There'll be a feral pack within screaming, within hearing distance of that. That dude's got a crossbow. I'd love that. And those dynamics is what makes it really awesome.
I got a feeling you and me can do business. All right.
I forgot to unload all the stuff. Thank you so much for the super chat, Brian. Appreciate that, man. Feeling about 38% better, so better than earlier. Dude, I hope you get well soon, man. I really do. Still soldiering on, man. Still doing all those streams.
Stay alive, alright?
Right. That's right. We're doing Armwell Gunshot. Is that down here? Talk to Clearwater. Oh, that's Bill. Kiki, Clearwater.
Take care.
All right. So we got a few people to check out. Water and Res, yeah. I seen a late game lethal zone video with this new system. Oh my god, it's really hard to keep up with if you're not playing it right. I'm talking 13 plus hordes coming at your base and outposts. Cool. So at the beginning of the stream, so yeah, the plan is, Brian, is I'm going to run with this community for, oh wow, we've been going nearly an hour. So maybe run for another half hour or something like that, and then I'm going to switch over to my insane community in Trumbull Valley, where I think I've got 20 infestations. So kind of investigate what the game feels like with the new infestations when you start, and what it feels like in the game when the infestations are trying to kill you towards the end. So far from the beginning, the infestations haven't been too bad, but that's because I've done something about it immediately. Like, honestly. The timer on lethal zone. I was basically at my base, but I should probably do something about that. By the time I'd kitted up and got ready to get out the house.
How about you walk away while you still can?
Oh, okay.
I don't want to fucking die.
That's a reasonable request. Okay. We'll be back for those dudes, maybe. Alright. Sticking to the roads at the moment. So yeah, so during this stream I'll switch over communities. And we'll jump in where I've got 20 infestations and I'm still in the starter base with a scratch community with, you know, bugger all resources, etc. I wonder how good these guys are at fighting ferals.
Fuck, a feral. For the head.
Oop.
You're fucking Zed.
Oh, they're all dead. Okay, well that changes things. We're not going to get out of this. Oh shit! Yeah, we're fucked.
I don't want to go like that.
Whoopsie daisy. Wow, that's not how you do it, folks. I honestly thought I was going to be able to shoot that feral in the head before things got bad. Look what I got, Brian. A G18 auto custom. Ah, it's alright. We'll be fine. So, dead. All his gear's there. And we can do the prepper mission. And then whisk down there. So we will take that. Yeah, we'll take the energy drink. We'll take everything. Yeah. Now, we don't have a car, which makes things problematic. In fact, change your plan. We go down there, down here, and around. Nothing like a night crawl.
You haven't forgotten about what we talked about, have you?
Put together great guns on the beta. Yeah, exactly. I was just saying, that's the first gun I've got from a gun case in like forever. I kid you not. I keep getting luxury items. I must have searched 10 of them and got all luxury items in the beta. G18 custom. Yeah, the G18 is full auto fire for sure, man. It's a pretty beaten up feral though. It only needed one more shot to the head. I'm a bit disappointed in myself, but oh well, there you go. We probably need some circuitry to upgrade the command center at one point, so we'll just do this on the side as we go past Peddler's Barbecue.
I guess it's something.
Right, so it's been a while since we've had a warning of a horde heading anywhere. Oh, that's handy. I think distractions will become a lot more valuable under the new infestation system. Because you don't need to destroy the whole horde anymore, just the freaks, right? So that means if you can draw them out from their sneaky little hiding places, you should be able to get a clear shot at them. I'm going to keep that. You should be able to get a clear shot at them. So things like fireworks and firecrackers, I think they'll be more useful in the game. Along with things like box mines, whistling box mines. Heck yeah. They'll be really good. Sun's coming up slightly. I would check my map, but I like surprises. There might be something lurking in this field. But we got a G18 custom, so we're fine. No suppressors, of course. Alas, Jim, we knew him a short time, but not a long time. Yeah, let's take this guy out. Alright. It has been a long time since we've had a warning of an infestation, so we've had plenty of time to start doing another mission, get killed, get back to the car. I think we'll just avoid that guy, actually. I'll do something chill like SOD2. Yeah, man, there's a lot to, I think there's going to be a lot of nuances to, and flexibility to how you approach dealing with infestations. Actually, one thing we're going to do right now is scout all
Got a scouting
infestations.
report for me?
What happens? Alright, so I'm not sure. What I've noticed is the scouting for around your outposts and around your
It's
base.
getting real over here. Send help now.
Nah.
Our neighbors just stole every scrap of medicine we had. How are we supposed to put up with this shit?
Should try
Town needs is
sorting it
law
out.
and order. We can't stand by and watch bullshit like this happen.
Spotted. Yeah, so the scouting does not penetrate the plague territories. So if you've got an outpost on the edge of a plague territory, or you're thinking of popping one up so that you can see freaks within the plague territory, it doesn't work. You there. We might just try and combat this dude. Or melee him.
That's gone.
There we go. Ah, Jim. Capid! How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Dropping in. By the way, those fighting techniques I learn off you, Brian.
I'll make sure this finds a good use.
From your fighting ferals videos, because yeah, even still, even today, I'd say my chances of
Stuff to carry.
my chances of beating a feral pack in the open are still about 50-50 at best. Yeah, I thought I had done a lot more damage than that. Okay. Who? Ah, there are more dudes here. More dudes to search. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? I'm full up. Don't need that. I can drop all this stuff back at my outpost, or I can go do the prepper. I'm going with dropping it back. A prepper's outpost, you get a mission. I'm not sure if it's the first one or second. It's been ages since I did it. One, you complete all the missions, you get a prepper's 5022, which is an awesome gun. But you can also find rucksacks and the like, so it pays to have a pretty free backpack in order to deal with all that. Yeah, we're gonna rock with the energy drinks. When you're down to just two dudes, it's two survivors. It's not the time to be cheap. All right, we're gonna head back, get the rest of this stuff. Luke, what's up? It's the Black Tri Dog.
Our situation is not okay. We need some changes.
Uh-oh. One thing I haven't seen is a bloater in a horde, so yeah, we'll have to check that out. Once we have another horde turn up, but so far we haven't. So that suppression looks like it's pretty major. Camille, thank you so much, man. I would honestly love to have Guru on his soapbox and give his personal thoughts in a video on the situation at UL. I have my opinions, and as someone who supports the studio, I would like to know where we stand. Yeah, that's a good call, man. That's a good call. I don't have a lot of information on it, and I don't want to soapbox any more than I already have on this stream. But you know, it's when news like this comes up, it's like hearing. Oh, I've got to put that stuff in the outpost. I'm such a dick.
It's clear for now, but no place can be secure with a plague heart nearby.
What was I going to say? Yeah, it's like hearing a bad rumor about a friend. You're best to just, you know, not react immediately and give yourself a bit of time to think about it and process. And then decide what you're going to do with information which you don't have first-hand knowledge of. So this stuff is all crap. Was there just one body to search? There should have been more. Actually, we need plague samples. Hey Cap, good to see you, man. I think I said hello, but just in case I didn't. I found a bottle called, what was that luxury item I found earlier? It was a bottle of God knows what. Yeah, I found a bottle of God knows what. It's at the beginning of the stream. Well, early-ish. But Brian says they're taking care of it, and it seems a lot of issues are coming from senior leadership. I knew there were issues when the owner and Brian left the studio. Right. Yeah. They're squaring themselves away. But you know, whatever the situation is there, it sounds like it is what it is, and it needs to be better. And now that it's got sunlight on it, it's the best disinfectant in the world, is transparency. So I'd like to think that this is a studio, certainly from the people that I've, you know, that I'm familiar with, like Joe and Jeffrey and Brant and that, and Zoe, they're all really, they all seem like really good people. So they're the only version of Undead Labs I ever see. So it was a bit of a shock, but at the same time, you know, if you hire 70 people, chances are one of them's going to be an idiot. Don't grab and throw when you've got no blimmin' stand.
One left.
Alright. Kung Fu fighting.
Hello? You around?
Uh-huh. Not what I wanted to do. Tricky space to fighting. Ah. Get our stand back. Lucy, yeah, I haven't seen Lucy on the streams in ages. She makes all the rules in this game. Oh, there we go. Of course, I can't freaking switch. Hey, Brian, have you noticed this? Because I know you've done a lot of testing. Here we go. Brian, check this out. Here's my controls. Remap controls. I don't have weapon cycling. I can't. I've no key, no hotkey, no nothing. Did you have that? Door melee. Oh right, of course that's driving. I haven't seen it anywhere. Yeah, you told them about that? Yeah, cool. Cool. You got it as well? Right. Well, I got one shot with a crossbow, so I'm not going to switch to it. And search the house. Ambush.
That one's not done yet.
It is a bug, yeah. I tell you a bug that I had earlier, Brian. It was not on the stream, but when I started this community... Oh, nice. When I started this community, I ran up to this area, the decrepit garage, and got the fuel ruck, right? To go back down and load the car up. I broke open the rucksack and it gave me a Molotov and a fuel can. I ran back to the car to put the fuel in there. And both items had disappeared from my inventory. It's weird. Ah, someone died. I died. I jumped out of the car thinking that I was next to an enclave, but the enclave died.
I should get this home now.
We need all this stuff.
I can't carry that much.
One crossbow bolt. Hardly worth it. I'd rather the snack. Right. Still searching this place. I told you the moon was moving fast. It was, I got sucked in. The ferals were lightweight up until that point. Did I see something? I did. Akeup says is off work for a week. Awesome. Nope, someone's upset with me. Join the queue. Right. Now this is all very interesting. Actually, we're just going to bust straight back home and dump all this stuff off because we have so much loot on us. I still have not had any notification for further infestations. So it looks like if you kill one, it gives you a long time. Mind you, our base isn't very noisy. So go figure. Maybe that's got something to do with it. But I'd say for the first hour or so, We've had one infestation. It went straight for my outpost. Or one assault horde. It went straight for my outpost. Which is understandable.
Hi, everybody.
And we
Good to
wiped
be
it out
home.
as fast as we could. And since then, it hasn't, it's been pretty quiet on the infestation front. We used our our radio call to look for outposts, and we didn't find any. So at least early on, threats must need, okay. So at least early on, it's not too bad. First hour, couple of hours maybe, I think it's going to be all right, so long as you don't ignore them. We'll have to try it again someday without ignoring them. Brian says, okay, I've got to head out. Thanks for being awesome. I'll catch you later. Oh, thanks, Brian. Thank you so much for turning up, man. Great to have you here, and thanks for the super chat and your thoughts on the game. Maybe a bit of PTR testing later on, Brian. It'll be awesome. I'll be there. I'll be watching. It'll be great. Cool. Thanks. So we're not ending the stream here. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 2-minute break. And then when we come back, we're going to jump into my other community, which is on Trumbull Valley. And there's like 20 infestations, all maxed out. Maybe one's not maxed out. And we'll see how tough the system is once we're completely overrun. It'll be a heck of a lot of fun. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. And I'll talk to you then. Thanks for hanging around. Stick around. It's gonna get way nastier. Yo, and we're back, and we are in Trumbull Valley with my community, 10 days old. I've just jumped in. I'm up a cell tower for some reason. Anyway, let's have a look at the map. So this is the map we're going to test. Holy heck. So we've got timers here, we've got timers here. Yeah. That may not even be all of them. What we might do is let's radio call and... Oh, we get to try one of those. Okay. Let's first scout all infestations. So what I've got here is a cell tower. So this is what James Hickman was talking about. Hey, Drag, how you doing, bro? Welcome, welcome. So, yes, this is what James was saying earlier about the passive scouting range of cell towers. So plus 500 meters, so it is huge. But you'll notice that it doesn't penetrate into the fog. See, I can spot this guy and that horde, which is just a wandering horde. But you're telling me that there are no freaks out around this area?
Time to give your neighbor a hand.
I do not believe you. I do not believe you. So anyway, we're going to test this out. Let's see what it throws at us. What do we got on us? We've got a plague cure. They want our only plague cure. Have we got any more plague cures? Oh, we've got plenty of material. Yeah, we can help them with that. Let's create another one. Where are these guys?
I'm on my way.
Next to a plague heart.
That's a relief.
Yeah, I can see why they would need one. Right. This is actually a place with stuff. Gosh, what's that? Wow. MF90 FDGB. Now, I don't go to the bounty broker, so I must have found that. Wicked. Not very familiar with this community. I haven't played it in a long time, but it has been around since the very first infestations came up in the PTR. So yeah, I've just been going on with that. Oh wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Well, let's use one of those. And let's get back to base. I'm interested to see. So, while I'm here with the engine running, you'll see that top left, under where it says Army Medical Tent, it says Frequent Assaulting Hordes. So, if I come down to a level 3 one, it shows Constant Assaulting Hordes. And a level 1, have we got a level 1? I'll be lucky. Well, a level 1 is Occasional Hordes. Now, only the infestations with the timers will actually spit out hordes. But we're looking at quite a lot. At least coming from this area. So I expect... Now, in the previous version, even though these were all spawning assault hordes... I'll be fine, Brian. It's okay, there's only all of them. What, 120? Something like that. Yeah. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Optimism will get us through the day. When I played this before, I remember that the hordes just ignored my outpost. So this time I want them to assault my outpost. And that would give me a better feel for... give me more confidence that the assault hordes are targeting my outposts as they originally intended. Kahali! I hope I'm saying that right, Kahali Kelly? Well, yeah, it's pretty funny.
You gotta watch out for plague zombies around.
Alright. And we're definitely going to fight a siege. We're going to... Aka, that's so awesome. I know the feeling of the night before a week off, you know? Especially as it's a Friday night. That'll be awesome. I'm happy for you, man. I got a huge grin on my face just thinking about it. My mate's got the weekend off. Right, put that away. That away. Really, is that the best kind of stuff I've got? Oh, this guy is knackered. Tired as.
Kid, you ain't dead yet? Nice.
No. We is not dead. We is living. Right, well, we got some guns. Let's give him one of those. Little tip. If you're worried about people getting hurt in sieges and the like, just drop a bandage for them. Your followers will use bandages by themselves. Is it totally reliable? It is not.
We are running real low on building materials.
Right. Okay, well, we'll run a mission if no horde is coming to our base. Wow, we are low on painkillers. We'll, yeah, we'll give them that. We are low on... Dude, it does not look good. This is not looking good at all, so, yeah, we need lots of everything. Is that whistling box? No, C4. I have the weirdest items. This is what happens when you do lots of testing. You just end up with completely bizarre inventories of supplies from which to choose from. So, yeah. I don't even know what they give me, but just for fun, we're going to go down there and help them out. We might take out that plague heart. With what, though? We've got no stamina items. So for this one, we don't really want to draw the ire of the infestation of the plague heart, so we're just going to come up here, park around the back. I wonder if she's got any friends. Neighborhood watch. They sound friendly, don't they?
Keep the powder dry, buddy.
We should just check that they are they allied? No. They're friendly, so this would give them get allies. So sure, why not?
All right, see ya.
Oh hey you, come take a load off.
New items for trail, morale and food. Hey, lethal zone, that's not a bad thing. 1 food per day? That should at least be 2 on lethal zone, I think. Still, that's a minor thing.
Hey, buddy.
Let's see what they've got to trade. Wow, luckily we've got so much influence. Take that. Take that. Oh, we're taking everything. Set fuel? Yeah, we don't need fuel at this stage. Alright, so the plague heart is in that building there. Now we did have a C4 charge, which won't be enough to take out plague heart straight off the bat. Neighborhood watch is just an excuse to be nosy and look at the shit in your garage. Mind your own. Dude, what is it? I don't know how neighborhood watch works around your area, man, but a horde is moving towards the tartan mart. There we go. There we go. Breaker, breaker, there's a horde in the way. Right. So, I would say dump off this crap, but we need it all. B-Team All-Star, you might notice that I went out without equipping myself a gun. 44, have we got a light crossbow? Classic crossbow, Echo 1. Got a Scar, we got a 9mm. What are my guns? What are my guns? Do you like a Scar? Yeah, we'll take a Scar. He says I kid. Yeah. Yeah, I think those guys calling themselves Neighborhood Watch and pushing into your house are scamming you. Alright, so here they are. Okay, there's 1 freak, 9 bloaters, and they're heading towards where? Tartan Mart. Aha. So they're heading towards that. So we try and take them out. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can take them out.
That screamer's gonna bring all the zombs to the yard.
What screamer? It's alright, we'll worry about him later. Right now there's science afoot. So I'm gonna try and take out that screamer. in the horde. And then, whoa. Hey, Carp. $5 super chat. You make the B team so proud, Guru. I know, don't I? Going out without a gun. Oh, actually, I had a gun, but no ammo. Okay, let's just take this guy out. Boom. And let's see whether they can still create a an outpost. An infestation. I guess an infestation is kind of an outpost, just a dead one. Yeah, they still seem like they're trucking along. So if they get there, will they actually spawn in? Will they spawn in a screamer? And look at this. So here's the strategy. If you've got a car, you can just kind of lead them off somewhere, or at least until that guy turns up. I don't have to mess with him, so I'm not gonna. Alright, so I need somewhere safe to park for a second. Said I need somewhere safe to park for a second. Is that good enough? Probably alright. Maybe not. They're all over there. So, anyway, before I get munched, here's the timers. They're ticking over. Pretty slowly, actually. Ah. That's definitely a slower timer. Hey, Udi, what's up? There's the timer. I think the timer might be moving on a different speed for the level of the outpost. Let's go back to base. Go back to base where it's nice and semi-safe. And we'll check those timer circles out. Bob Cadaver! Oh, thanks! Super chat $5. That's awesome! Thank you, man! A-Cup is true B-teamer. He goes out and lethal without a cure. Right. Yeah, I'd never do that. I'd always be an A-teamer and take a cure. There we go. A-teamer. Right, so thank you so much for the super chat, Bob. Thanks for all your support. Cool. So, what we were going to do is we were going to check the timer. So he's going to give it a go. The assault horde is going to try and infest this outpost with 5 zombies, and we'll see what that looks like. And let's see whether there's any difference in the speed of these timers between the severity 3 ones and the severity 2 ones. And you know, I think there is. Right. Okay, so we've definitely got an outpost there.
Take a look at what I just delivered.
We've lost the icon, and it's spawned in a screamer. So, okay, so if you have to take out a horde, I think you might have to take out all the horde. Wow. Which is interesting. So look at that timer go. Versus that one. See, that's gone about that far. Whereas this one's gone about that far. And this one is... this timer going faster than that timer? Definitely. Definitely. Right, so there we have it, folks. We found something new. The infestation timer is quicker on the level severity 1 and slower on the severity 3 compared to the severity 2. So it does slow down. So, that is interesting. That is interesting. So, Have we got a cook? Let's do that. Oh, we don't have a kitchen. I forgot how shit this base is. So at the moment we've got 5 noise level, but we've got major threat. We're getting plus 285 from our infestation. So that means that a horde, if it heads in, I think it's a 4-minute horde over 150. So I think that's 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute past 150. And yeah, it'll be pretty major. One cool thing, well, I'm assuming it's going to be cool, is it sounds like on different difficulty levels there's going to be different attack patterns for sieges. So I would really like to see how that works. See, these guys are nowhere near. Well, they're a little bit closer, I guess, but Luna, hey Guru, I am now playing the new Dark Side Zone, scarier than the old version. New thing called Blood Fume. It infused the Blood Plague, Feral, and Juggernauts and Hordes. Ah, right, so that's that area effect thing which Ferals used to have. Oh. Yeah. The Dark Side mod has been ramping up. Jerry's been focusing it more on the multiplayer side of things. But we're not here to worry about that, thankfully. Thankfully we don't have to deal with that. That sounds crazy hard. What we're going to try and do is take out this infestation.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
Yeah, that's ambitious, bro. Oh. So here's my new strategy.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, did that just self-clear? Alright, I didn't need to do that, and in fact I've probably brought more trouble down on myself than it's worth. Interesting. I don't know whether that was I don't know whether that screamer was part of the infestation that I killed. Maybe he was. Bringing back the firecracker show, yeah man. Okay. Well, so far it hasn't been too bad.
Now!
I wonder if you've got a suppressor on this thing.
Once this mag's
Yep.
done, I'm out.
Not a great one though. Okay. Shall we try and take this guy out? Right, so I took out an infestation. You can see it's kind of put a big white area around it. So let's see. Has it slowed or stopped? Okay, so that's actually gone up to a level 3 one now, but it doesn't look as though it's advancing. So what's the time we got there? 12:39 in the afternoon in New Zealand. We'll see how long it takes to restart. In the meantime, hidden campsite. Let's find this hidden campsite. Sounds very close. This guy's later. Oh boy. We'll be fine. Oh. It's a feral on the move, that's for sure. Well, we're hiding behind a rock. So that should thwart the feral.
I guess it's kind of useful. Not bad.
A light crossbow. I did need one of those.
That's a lot of crap to haul around. Gonna run out of that soon.
That should take care of the feral. Get them away from my car. Yep. Look at that. Ah, the feral's rolling around. Did you see that? The feral was rolling around. I think he actually took damage from the firework. Firecrackers are going to be my new best friend, I think. And they're pretty cheap to make.
That shit's gonna slow me down.
It'll be fine. Would you look at that? I still didn't take... Oh, yes, I had a... I had that. Yeah, we'll keep that. Yeah, we got some fuel. We haven't got fuel. Okay. That was alright. Dickens workstation. Yep. We'll hit that. Okay, so it's been... Oh, it's only been a couple minutes. That still looks like it's pretty paused. Yeah, so all the timers are paused at the moment. We'll keep an eye on how long that did. Did it say your attachment? Crossbow had an attachment on it. Let's have a look, Camille. No, we're running out of materials. Light crossbow. No, I don't think so. I think it probably just flicked to the gun, which had an improvised suppressor. And what do we... Have we got a sidearm? We can take a sidearm, so what we'll do is we'll go with the classic light crossbow shotgun combo. But we'll take some more shells. Wow. Holy crap, Odie, I hope your dog's okay. Alright, let's check out this workshop. Site secure. And preluded. That's a shame. We do need materials. Let's go do that. Right. These guys started up again. Oh, they look like they have started up. Yeah, they've started up again. So that was less than 4 minutes. Yeah, so you get a break of about 3 or 4 minutes. Oh, yum. Before the infestation timers start up again. Now, there was a screamer horde, something nasty down here, wasn't there?
Okay, well that's that. That plague heart is around, we can't really secure this place.
Why did we get 26 influence?
Fuck me, we got a blood feral.
Must be that guy. So he popped in while I was looking at the map. So he was scanned in. Must have come out of the plague fog, as did that horde. Cool. That's... So even so far, I don't feel massively threatened.
That's a lot of shit.
You know, I was kind of expecting, oh my god, here come the hordes, but I suppose we'll give them the chance to do that, and then we'll cast our judgment. Plenty of action. We want to do this on the cheap, so let's just...
There's some stank in that one.
Ah, I can't switch weapons. Alright, so we'll just jump in the car and off we go. Hello. Oh. Car's getting a bit ready. But we've got a toolkit. We're all good. In fact, we've got two quick repair toolkits in the back. I don't know how we got those. We must have traded for them at some point in the past. That's
Care package.
5 materials. That's pretty good. Let's use our normal toolkit. The new. Brian said, try pressing 2 on your keyboard to swap weapons. Okay. Ah! Brilliant. Thanks, Acup. Of course, that's a hotkey. I just assumed it didn't work. I changed... Ah, yes. I changed... Yeah, I changed my actual hotkey in my normal game. Wow. That's... Okay. That's awesome. That's only a little bug then. So there we go. So weapon swapping has a bug in that you can't cycle your weapon by assigning a hotkey, but the default button 2 cycles. So that's brilliant. Thanks, Acup. Thanks, Brian. Odie says, Bob at Guru at Acup, what kind of mic you guys use? That sounds so great. My headset one is dying, I think. I'm using... I know Acup got a Flash U mic recently. I'm using a mic... You'll love the sound of this one, man. The mic is called an H1N. Yes, H1N. I don't think they did that on purpose, but it's a yeah, it's a reasonably low cost directional mic. 1022. I'm not a fan of that gun. But yeah, I've been using that for some time now. Okay. Jeez, these guys are taking forever. Survivor in need.
Heading your way. Nothing better try to stop me.
I'll feel much better when you get here.
You might be waiting a while, bro. I don't really think I've got the equipment. I got a C4 charge. And that dude's there. But I haven't really got any good stamina items. And if I drive off, that'll abandon the mission.
Hey, friends,
nah.
we're on to bigger and better things. Stay safe, okay?
Later, pal.
Sorry.
I hope they find a safe place to live.
Lovers of life, so they're giving me morale bonus. They're giving me morale and food. And we let those survivors wander off. Rumble Guardians. Ah, Santos. But I use a Palmer. It's pretty good as well. Nice. Adam! Hey man, how you doing? Hydroxychloroquine might. No, H1. Yeah, exactly, Camille. Exactly. Just a coincidence. It used to be the H1, and then they came up with a different, with a newer model of it and called it the H1N. What did their marketing department know that we didn't?
That cloud is poison.
And the first one just popped out of sympathy for his brothers there. Okay, there's those bloaters taken off. That's a wandering horde. Don't have to worry about that. We've only killed one plague heart. We're not really trying to kill plague hearts. This is more about infestations. And that timer is pretty generous. Let's so I don't have a lot of noise going on, which is probably what part of it is. Is that me? Am I Trenton? I am Trenton. We'll live without it. Okay, let's see what this guy does. Does he go for my outpost for this building? Because I would have thought that being this close to my base, it would throw a assault horde at my base, and that's really what I want to fight. There's the rocky peak, there's the ditch. Oh, yeah, I know those ones. Park party gone wrong. Okay, it's not far away. It's not far away. I thought the Tassie Devil used 22 rounds, didn't it? Doesn't it? Ah, 357. Okay. Don't think we got any of those. Alright, well, we might just rock with the with that then. Let's see what it does first, though. There we go.
Anybody out there want to give me a hand
Sultan
here?
Horde, Big Daddy Auto Repair. So again, ignoring my base and going for an outpost. You dicks. Ah. Will it trigger a siege when it reaches the edge of my base? Because that's what it should do. What all is new on the PTR, Adam? Wow. Quite a lot. Quite a lot. Now, infestations, you only need to kill the freaks. It tells you the rate, the frequency of their assault hordes. The assault hordes are supposed to be more keen on going for your outposts these days. The siege will may trigger if it reaches the edge of my base, as opposed to, you know, hitting the base itself. There's a noise mechanic. There is there's radio calls. So we can scout all infestations, for example, and we can even destroy one. But first, I just want to see what this guy... Oh, okay, he's probably just come visual, and that's why he's looking a bit weird.
Nothing more to kill here.
Tell you what, let's see if we can draw him in and make sure that he attacks or they pass my base.
Yeah, I spotted a freak.
Over here, guys.
If you catch me, you can eat me.
There you go, fellas. Okay, that did not trigger a siege. Maybe they've got to, maybe they need to be attacking your... Maybe they have to be an actual base assaulting horde in order to... Geez, these guys are firing loud guns right in my ear. I'm going to turn my volume down a bit. There we go. Wow, that was loud. Cool though. Alright, so where's our screamer? So there's our screamer. And the horde has died. Wow. Wow. So what does that mean? Does that mean that for assault hordes, if you take out the zombies and not the screamer, they can't infest, they just become screamers? And if they hit the outpost circle, but they're not intending on assaulting your base, they don't trigger a siege. I'm going to leave this guy here so that he attempts a siege. Let's just kill the screamer in case that's some sort of bug which wigs out the game. No more deaths there, Sawsome. Welcome back. We moved on to my other map, which is a different layer of challenge. So far it's been pretty tame. Like, surprisingly so. And I'm not saying that just to, you know, be a big shot. It honestly has not been that bad. SGS, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, interesting horde mechanics. Yeah, we're picking it apart. So, yeah, so what we did, we've taken out a horde. We've taken out a horde screamer and some of the zombies, and they still created a horde. Yet and they still created an infestation. Yet it may have auto cleared, maybe not. We did take out a screamer driving in, but certainly when an assault horde went past the edge of my base, but not assaulting my base, it didn't trigger a siege. We think it's about 3 to 4 minutes of downtime before these infestations cycle up. Sorry, when you take out an infestation, I think it's the time is stopped for 3 or 4 minutes before they start again. And one thing we need to do is check out what happens if we do this.
I'd feel better out here with a sniper watching over
Because that
me.
was broken the other day. You feel better with a sniper. Watching over me. I'm not seeing any change in the infestations. They all look the same. They all look the same.
Okay, I did what I could.
Ah,
You're on your own.
there we go. Alright, so it took that one out. Which is a shame. We might go put that one back. Ted says, sorry, missed it. Do we need to repurchase an outpost that was infested or just clear it? Just clear it, Ted. Just clear it. So all I did was throw some fireworks, which dragged the horde and the screamer out of the infestation. And I shot the screamer in the head and ran off. And that was it. As soon as the screamer died, I got all the benefits of my outpost back. So I didn't have to clear anything, which means fireworks and noisemakers are going to be really, really useful. Crash plane. Should we go down there? Wow, I expected more than this. That's not to be critical, because we've only been in this map for about 45 minutes. But you know, life's peachy. We could move to a new base. FOB. That one's got Pterodactyl Park has got 1 threat. We could take out that infestation. Maybe for next time. What I might do is drive on up here though. Let's go take a look. Woohoo! Hey guys! Haha! Barrels. Update 31, deaf zombies. So, yeah, so it looks as though if you take out all the zombies of an assault horde, that takes out the horde. What we haven't seen is what they promised, which was normal bloaters in the assault hordes. But we haven't seen a lot of assault hordes, so I won't take out any more infestations. Wow, became available real fast. You'll notice that I have 0 fuel. I've just driven off.
Well, at least it's something.
Well, we'll busy ourselves.
Glad that didn't wake the fucking dad.
Got away with that. Maybe got away with that.
Gotta drop something else first.
This outpost is usually cursed for me. Cursed in that I'm usually assaulted. Not insulted, assaulted. Feral packs, juggernauts.
Yeah, I don't see anything worth taking.
I love it all. Alright. The pyro launcher. Yeah, I used it for a bit. Need to change the firing mode though. Yeah, the only version I use seemed to I haven't been down there. I'm gonna check that out. The only time I've used the pyro launcher, it's been fully auto, so you like press the button once to fire. Yeah, man. Cheers, bro. What was I saying? Yeah, the pyro launcher. It's fully auto fire. Just was a bit too much. And then I just saw how yeah, I don't use a pyro launcher. Not that I have one anymore. But if I had one, I probably wouldn't use it. Shall we beat some zombies up? Let's beat some zombies up.
Fucking drop.
And we'll check out this rocky campsite. Wherever it is. I hear something big. Farmer, one more work week to my vacation. Happy, happy, joy, joy. That's awesome, man. How long have you got off, Llama? Is it up here? Hey, I've never been up here before. I'm up here for a duffel bag. Good old Ren and Stimpy. I loved Ren and Stimpy.
Gore.
Kowalski? Get Stimpy a glass of meat. Ouch. Days. That is awesome. Are you going anywhere, or you're just gonna enjoy it? A staycation? That's awesome, man. We've got Easter coming up, so we get a couple long weekends. Looking forward to that. I was thinking about taking off the time in between to have a nice big long break, but I really don't have the leave balance to do that, so I'll just work in between. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Come on, infestations. Come on. Let's drive down to the abandoned camper. Something bad might happen. Taking my kids to see Air Show in Charleston, then going to Wilmington NC's for sites. Wilmington, North Carolina? Right. Awesome. So Wilmington, tell me, what's the primary purpose of going to Wilmington? What are the sites? I get get air show, not that I've ever been to one. We better find a fuel tank here. That's all I'm saying. We need a gas can. Pretty urgently.
This thing's fucking heavy.
Quality eating going on. I'm guessing it's a historical site. Yeah, historic town on the early cities in the States, and they have awesome beaches. Oh, awesome. So like the first settlements kind of thing. That would be awesome. Aha! He called it. He got it. Boom. Gas can for the win. Or rather, gas can so that I'm not stuck out here. I did not know that gas can would be there. Picnic spot. Go check it out. Dude, that sounds awesome. We don't have a lot of the historical sites like that in New Zealand. We've got a lot of historical sites from the first settlers, but not so much that, you know, architecture and colonialism, colonial history. Certainly not going back as far as the States. There, to be honest, there's better examples in Sydney, in Australia. Pretty similar. Ooh. That was a yeet. Got him. Lucky dog, no $5 dono for you. Nice. Oh. Ah, Ed was here. Ed, one of the original characters from, one of the original heroes from State of Decay 1. Bob's been doing a series of the storyline from State of Decay 1, so if you want to learn some of the lore which underpins this game, go check it out. I play a little bit of breakdown myself, but yeah, I haven't done the storyline in a long time. Really quite cool. A lot more character development than what you find in State of Decay 2. So it's really interesting. What is a bunyip? I remember as a child, eons ago, there was a show that talked about a bunyip. So a bunyip is kind of like the boogeyman. It's, you know, it's an Australian term. And what I think it's generally about is, you know, don't go out into the field or down to the waterhole because there's a bunyip. So it was basically just a made-up story. Villagers. Who are they? Let's go check them out. Did I put them on my map? I did. Mighty. Yeah, to avoid, to stop kids and people wandering off in the dark by themselves in Australia, because we've got some of the world's most poisonous snakes, animals, frogs, you name it. It'll bite you and kill you.
Oh, hello. You can come in if you'd like.
Was that passive aggressive? Was she a little bit passive aggressive? Yeah, thanks for putting the link up there, A-Cup. I think it's awesome people are starting to
Sounds good.
take an interest in State of Decay 1 again. Ah, yes. Wow, we don't have a lot of influence. Alright, put some stuff away. That's about it. We don't have a lot to put away. So this van is drivable. That's cool. We might come back and get that one day. So these are these the guys that Ray Santos left behind? No, because Ray Santos is up here now. Surprised X-Files never had a Bunyip episode.
I wonder if I'll ever get used to the smell around a plague heart.
The Brewmasters. Tell you what.
Okay, this is embarrassing, but help?
I'm heading your way.
The Brewmasters initial mission is pretty booty. Expect a lot of zombies if you do this one. I'm just going up to check out Pterodactyl Park because I think if I do some future testing in the PTR, we might move base into somewhere a little bit noisier so that we can holy crap. So that we can test out the infestations a bit more. You know, put ourselves under a bit more pressure because with this low noise, it doesn't seem to be too much of a problem.
Fire in the hole!
Can I throw one? Oh, stop screaming.
Can't do it.
Wow, I am tired as anything. Might pop one of those. Oh, now she's all muscle. Okay, so that wasn't too bad.
Great, more crap.
Hey, a snack right now, we'll take it. Right, so, what's the story, Mercy?
Get your shit together.
Woohoo! Daily Llama, thank you so much. Super chat, $10. Time for the weekend. Yeet Z. Totally. There must be more yeeting. Yeet is one of my favorite words now. Daily Llama, what is yeeting? Explain it to the people. Thank you so much, man. I never explain it properly.
Damn heavy.
But it's basically to, like, if you yeet a zombie, you smash them into next week. It must be a word from, like, the Dark Ages or something. Alright, let's get this let's get this person home. That's an interesting place to hang out. So, what we do know about the infestations is they're pretty, oh, there she is. Did she just spawn in to the car? Wow, okay. Yes, the infestations pretty much ignore enclaves unless they're, you know, you're in the area, in which case everything's spawned in and you know, all the audio visuals are up and running. But apart from that, I don't think. Oh boy. Yeah, we've got a fight on our hands, that's for sure. Whoa! I should probably bugger off. I've done my bit. Oh, my windows! I just had those cleaned.
Zombie on board.
Those guys sound like they're doing fine.
Step on it, will you?
Yeah, they're okay. They'll be fine. Oof. That was close. Yeah, there we go. When you hit a Z so hard they fly off, disproportionate to the actual force they were hit with. SOD1 busted physics model. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm doing bad.
Didn't I drop them off?
Light and angels
What are you
back.
doing here?
Okay,
I'll give
you're
them.
awesome.
Right. Now where's she going? She gonna run back into that? Oh my word. Maybe I should give her mercy. Oh, she's lost. She doesn't know what's going on. Time to go? You out of here, Lisa? Thank you so much for dropping in. In fact, that's a good point. We've been going for just over a couple hours. Yeah, let's check our infestations. They're still a little ways away from doing anything. So yeah. So what have we learnt? What have we learnt? That starting off the game with those infestations, they seem to, when they arrive, you need to get on the, it seems like you need to get on them really fast. At least the first one. Oh, time for me to go. Sorry, I got that all wrong. Yes, it was indeed, yeah, time to go. And miracles amongst miracles, I actually realized that and got out of there. Yeah, let's chuck that stuff out. But I'm surprised at how benign this maxed out situation is at the moment. These timers are going really slow, so when it's a severity 1 timer, the timer is quite rapid. And when it's a severity 3, it's quite a slow timer. And these ones aren't doing anything at all because they've already maxed up. So, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Not sure what is going on. Definitely need to test it a bit further. But I am going to call the stream there. But I will be back. And we'll definitely give it some more testing. Maybe tomorrow. Let me think about that. Yeah, I think we might do some more testing tomorrow. We'll see. I'll put it up on my community page and I'll post it on my Discord, which is in the description of the video, where people like Bob, A-Cup, Camille, myself, Source, Ted hang out. Really awesome community. So if you're new to my stream, do check that out. Gorilla Paladin, howdy peeps, you've come in right at the end. Right at the end. Good to see you though, man. You're worth waiting for, that's for sure. Yeah. As Bob says, yeah, thanks for watching everyone. This is a long, painful outro out. Get some music going. There we go. Pro streamer, not. But I've really enjoyed my time today and hanging out with you guys, and I really appreciate it. You guys hanging out with me on this evening, and hopefully see you tomorrow. I'm good, man. I'm good, thanks, Guru. Yeah, we're off camera. I'm gonna poke this beehive with a stick and see if I can get it to get a bit more violent. We might replace some of these infestations with freshies. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Ka kite.